right, so we got going on today a quick review on our 30, 60, 90 and our 45, 45, 90 special right triangles. These are special triangles because they have some nice relationships. So for our 30, 60, 90, the smallest side will be across from our 30-degree angle, and I'm just going to say for this triangle, let's make that 1 unit. Now, if you guys, you could do some kind of research online, but the big relationship to remember is I like to think the hypotenuse is always double that small side. Then with that, we could always use the Pythagorean theorem, if you remember these two sides, to find our medium side across from 60, which would be root 3. For our 45, 45, 90, the legs of the right triangle are going to be the same size. So let's call this guy 1 unit and 1 unit. And then our last side, we could quickly find by doing 1 squared plus 1 squared equals our hypotenuse squared. And if you simplify, this guy would work out to be root 2. Now we can easily generalize these triangles because any form of your 30, 60, 90 or 45, 45, 90 are going to be similar. So if you call the smallest side for both of these 1 times x or just x, then all the other sides are just going to stay in proportion. So for our 30, 60, 90, we've got our x, 2x, and x root 3. And for our 45, 45, 90, we've got x, x, and x root 2. So those are really good triangles to, I would say, memorize or just be able to come up with pretty quickly on your own. So let's do a quick typical problem we might see for these special right triangles here. So I've got a 30, 60, 90 and a 45, 45, 90, both with one side given, and they asked us to solve the triangle, which means find all the other sides and angles. So our angle over here on the left is nice and easy. That's going to be 60 degrees. And typically the side across from 60 is that x root 3 side. So if we want to find out what x equals, we're just going to set that equal to the given side 10 and solve by dividing by root 3. Now we should rationalize. So we get x is going to be 10 root 3 over 3, and that will be the little side of my triangle. Then my hypotenuse is just going to be double that, 20 root 3 over 3. So that would be our 30, 60, 90 over there. On the right, we've got our 45, 45, 90. They didn't even need to give us a 45 here. If we know this is isosceles and a right triangle, both of these angles have to be 45. And again, they gave us not our usual like x side we call it, but they gave us 16. That's my messy 16. And typically this is our leg times root 2. So again, to find our leg side, we're going to solve our little equation here. Divide both sides by root 2. So I get 16 root 2 over 2, and we'll simplify that down to 8 root 2. Could always double check by using your Pythagorean theorem to multiply these guys through, but that's a quick reminder on our 30, 60, 90 and 45, 45, 90.